Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, but this time actually known recipe that works. I'm kind of hungry today, and I was at Food Line, and I decided what the heck. So I'm gonna use right here Perdue chicken, pre-cooked already. I'll carve it up into other halves. Probably not use the whole 9 ounce. And then I got the rest of that bell pepper, rest of the onion, and I got some chicken broth. I got tomato sauce, mushrooms, whole potatoes, and cream corn. I may not use the mushrooms. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, so let me get this all cut up and prepared and washed and put in, and we'll go from there. But yeah, good old Brunswick stew recipe is what I'm making. Oh, and I almost forgot. I have to get the cubes of sugar, and of course the garlic clove is right here as well. So yeah, this is my version of Brunswick stew. So there you go. All right, let me get this fixed underway. So yeah, the chicken being pre-cooked really makes it yeah, a lot easier for being on the road when you're making this dish. If it wasn't pre-cooked, then yeah, forget about it. Especially during winter months or rainy spring or summer when the weather isn't cooperating and you can't be outside grilling or something. Right here, already pre-cooked. Throw it in the dish. Let me go inside the truck stop. Cut it up. Throw it in the Logic, Hot Logic. A couple extra ingredients. See right there, I got 4 cubes of sugar. And I got a piece of garlic in there, but there goes the bed of chicken, green peppers and onions. Now I'm going to add the whole potatoes and corn and the tomato sauce and then the chicken broth. And what I usually do is a can of tomato sauce, use about that much chicken broth or a little bit less. That's why I may not use the mushrooms, because this is such a limited space for cooking. But anyways, let me get all that done, and then I'll catch you later. Okay, that's the news for the day. Anyways, as the piece of paper said, got to assemble these first before I put them on the truck. So I cleaned up these Temkin hubs a little bit, get them ready, and then what we're going to do now is assemble the locking mechanisms, grease them a little bit, slide them down, and then button her up, and then they'll be ready to install on the truck next. So let me get going on that. And okay, so I got all the parts out. Put these box away right here. And what I'm going to have to do is grease all these external surfaces of these gears right here. So spray these down, spray down this surface right here, the top of the gears, down in there, and that should do it. But yeah, these are the mile markers. This is the little well, it engages springs. Yeah, this thing's heavy duty. There goes the grease right there. However, when I mentioned over the phone, the Kroll, Wayne hollered back, he knows what he's doing. And then Janet was like, oh yeah, Wayne said you know what you're doing. So yeah, there goes the gaskets to seal everything. So let me get out the can of Kroll oil, spray these things down, assemble them, button them up, and they'll be ready to go. Okay, so I got my can of Kano Kroll, and it's time to lubricate. So let me put this down. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go.
board-certified physicians and dedicated team craft a custom treatment plan that best fits your personal needs. This procedure is covered under Medicare
Okay.
and any other health insurance plan.
You don't have to put a lot of this stuff on. A little goes a long ways.
Call the number on your screen to start living pain-free with Rejuvenix.
Does learning a language feel like this?
Okay.
It's Oblo. When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in the Babbel app to our real life.
Go ahead and slide this down in here.
It's so easy to use and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Tolerances are tight.
Language for life. Go to babbel.com and try for free.
Come on, slide down. There we go.
I'm Chris Hoyle. I have the story of
Get the spring down in there.
for the second time in 6 months and why that's keeping her from getting benefits.
Get that one.
Sendera
Spray that top.
Spearheading the state serology project here in Hampton Roads. I'm Maria Alana
Okay.
in the newsroom. I'll explain what the project is and what it means for you. Coming up.
I'm Jeff Myers with the
Okay, and get ready just to drop this in like so. And all right, let me put the Allen screws in, and this will be done. And then I'll do the next one. I'll try to do this with one hand. But
Next at 4, we're getting
free.
local people and their unemployment benefits. So many of you say you've applied.
There we go. Let me try it.
Has arrived. We're on the case. Coming up.
Plus a good deed from the Black Lives Matter movement. Find out what a waitress did.
There you go. Lock. Lock. And now,
that are still out there, but not that many though. The atmosphere is starting to stabilize a bit. Most
free.
of the rain's still around there.
Okay, I now have a locking hub assembly, wheel bearing, and everything for my Dodge 5500s. And these also fit the 4500s, just this particular model. Anyways, let me finish putting this one together. I just got it partially assembled. Anyhow, about this all right here, those of y'all that messed around in your grandpa's garages, excuse me, or your dad had a garage, you know, early 80s and back, there was a particular smell to them. That right there, that's it. Get you some of that. If anything, just for old time's sake, spray it on the door hinges in the house or whatnot. Take you back to the good old days when you could work on stuff. You didn't have to have a college degree in computer science to figure out what a car was doing. Alright, let me finish buttoning this up and talk to you guys later. Okay, another benefit of these Timken rotors is right there, the ABS sensor. You can grease these things, unlike the stock ones. So I'll be greasing these every 25,000 miles, which is about every 2 months or so. And right here, I didn't show you these before, but there goes the actual calibers. Yeah, they are humongous. You can tell the other box, the Power Stop red calibers, that box had 2 in there for $1,500. Salesman didn't listen to me. I was kind of excited when I Power Stop red. But no, these are Raybestos, brand new. And as you can tell, one caliber is the size of that box that had 2 in there for $1,500. So, yep, calipers, rotors, ball joints, lockable hub wheel bearings, and a 5-gallon Pretty Silver tank and 2 Air Zenith OB2s pumps. So, getting there, almost ready. All right, y'all have a good one. You guys like Molly Ringwald, 16 candles? So it's been cooking now for about 2 hours. And, oh yeah. I tasted a little bit already. It is delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit more, and I'm gonna eat. But yeah, you guys want to finish watching 16 Candles?
Go for it.
Classic scene, the underwear.